Alright, let's talk about something that's both mind-blowing and a little bittersweet. NASA's Mars helicopter, Ingenuity. You know, when I first heard about this little chopper, I thought, okay, cool, a helicopter on Mars. But the more I dug into its story, the more I realized it's not just a machine, it's a symbol of human ingenuity, resilience, and the quiet persistence of exploration. Here's the thing, Ingenuity was never supposed to do what it ended up doing. It was built to prove one thing, that flight is possible in Mars' thin atmosphere, which is just 1% as dense as Earth's. 5 flights. 30 days. That was the plan. But here's where it gets wild. Ingenuity flew 72 times over almost 3 years before its final, dramatic crash. And even now, it's still out there, silently recording data on a planet millions of miles away. What makes this really interesting is how Ingenuity's story evolved. It wasn't just a proof of concept, it became a workhorse. NASA extended its mission, using it to scout terrain for the Perseverance rover, taking photos and mapping routes. Personally, I think this is where the real magic happened. Ingenuity wasn't just surviving, it was striving, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. And let's be honest, who doesn't love an underdog story? This tiny helicopter, built with off-the-shelf phone components, became a pioneer. But here's the part that hits me the hardest, its final flight. Flight 72 wasn't supposed to be dramatic. It was just a quick hop to check its systems. But the ground below, a field of sand ripples, was too featureless for its navigation system to track. The result? A hard landing that shattered its rotor blades. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the kind of failure that's almost poetic. It wasn't a flaw in design, it was a limitation of the environment. Mars didn't care about Ingenuity's mission, it just was. What many people don't realize is that Ingenuity didn't just die after that crash. Its computers, battery, solar panel, cameras, all still work. NASA gave it one last software update, turning it into a stationary weather station of sorts. It wakes up every Martian day, takes a photo, records temperatures, and stores the data in its memory. But here's the kicker, it can't send that data back to Earth. Perseverance, its radio relay, has moved on. So, Ingenuity's recordings are just sitting there. Waiting. For what? Maybe a future rover, maybe an astronaut, maybe no one. This raises a deeper question, what does it mean for a mission to end? Ingenuity's official mission ended when it couldn't fly anymore, but the machine itself is still out there, doing its thing. It's like a time capsule, silently collecting data for a future that might never come. From my perspective, this is both haunting and beautiful. It's a reminder that exploration isn't just about the big moments, it's about the quiet, persistent effort to understand the unknown. And let's not forget the broader implications. Ingenuity's success has already changed the game for future missions. NASA's now designing larger rotorcraft for Mars, and even missions like Dragonfly for Saturn's moon Titan are building on this confidence. What this really suggests is that autonomous flight isn't just a gimmick, it's a game-changer for planetary exploration. So, as I wrap this up, I'm left with a thought. Ingenuity's story isn't just about what it achieved, it's about what it represents. A machine built for 5 flights ended up flying 72 times, crashing, and then continuing its mission in silence. It's a testament to human creativity, the unpredictability of space, and the enduring spirit of exploration. Personally, I think that's the most fascinating part. What do you think? Is Ingenuity's quiet afterlife more profound than its original mission? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts.